Morning everyone. Myself Kusum Gupta, Assistant Professor, Department of Psychology from Government PG College, Ramnagar, Nainital, Uttarakhand. So our today's topic is systemic therapy or systemic counseling, जो कि है हमारे MA 4th semester का Unit 2 का हिस्सा. So let's start with it. So what is systemic family therapy basically? Systemic family therapy, it's an approach to help people with psychological difficulties and which is radically different from other therapy, and it does not see its work as being to cure mental illnesses that reside within individuals, but to help people to mobilize the strengths of their relationships so as to make disturbing symptoms unnecessary or less problematic. So systemic therapy basically it seeks to identify deeply entrenched patterns within an individual's relationship and also with family members. And the process helps to uncover the ways in which members communicate and behave within a system, which is based on beliefs about their respective. So systemic family therapy perspectives on problems. So let's discuss what it is basically. The systemic family therapy perspectives are: we live our lives through our relationships, and research into what matters most to people consistently finds that close relationships, especially family relationships, they rank higher than anything else. Next is our sense of who we are is intimately associated with our relationships, both to other people and the context in which we live. So when relationships do not give us what we need, we lose our sense of comfort and confidence about the person that we are. So systemic family therapy के through basically क्या है, हम relationships जीते हैं और काफ़ी सारे रिसर्च हुआ है जिसमें ये पता लगा है कि हमारे जितने भी क्लोज बॉन्डेड रिश्ते होते हैं, क्लोज बॉन्डेड रिलेशनशिप्स होती हैं, जैसे कि हमारा फैमिली रिलेशनशिप हो गया, ये हमेशा और रिलेशनशिप से सुपीरियर होते हैं. और हमारा जो सेंस है, हमारा जो सेल्फ सेंस है, हम अपने बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, वो कहीं ना कहीं एसोसिएटेड होता है इन रिलेशनशिप्स को लेके, चाहे वो दूसरे लोगों के साथ हो, चाहे वो किसी पर्टिकुलर कंटेक्स्ट में हो जिसमें हम रहते हैं. सो जब रिलेशनशिप्स हमें वो नहीं दे पाते हैं जो हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं या जो हम चाहते हैं, उस केस में क्या होता है, हम हमारा कंफर्ट लेवल खो देते हैं और हमारा एक कॉन्फिडेंस अपने ऊपर से चला जाता है कि हम बेसिकली है कौन. और सिस्टमेटिक फैमिली थेरेपी पर्सपेक्टिव्स में आ जाता है जब रिलेशनशिप्स जो हैं वो किसी गलत डायरेक्शन में जाने लगते हैं, उस टाइम पे पावरफुल साइकोलॉजिकल प्रोसेसेस हैं, दे कम इनटू प्रोसेस. So when relationships go seriously wrong, powerful psychological process come to operate, and often not in full awareness and often with unwanted consequences. And much psychological distress is a result of all these processes. Next perspective comes conditions that get given labels such as depression, anxiety, and conduct disorder. They are such often effects of relationship problems. And conversely, जब कोई सिस्टमिक फैमिली थेरेपिस्ट देखता है इस तरह के साइकोलॉजिकल डिस्ट्रेस को लोगों के अंदर, सो व्हाट दे डू, दे लुक फर्स्ट फॉर relationships that have gone awry. Now, what are the advantages of systemic therapy? First is relationship problems are best treated in it, and problems are treated in such a context. They are being treated in such a context in which they arose, and other people in the family or group with close relationships, they are very powerful resource for change in systemic therapy. and therapeutic gains that have been achieved in collaboration are most likely to continue. Next advantage is therapy carried out within relational system is very effective. Now, how systemic therapy works? So, systemic family therapy has developed a varied repertoire of highly effective methods so that a family therapist can call on to meet the needs of clients and families. These include an awareness of how family processes operate and ability to make these apparent to the family. An ability, it provides us an ability to work with children in relation to their parents and vice versa. Then, through systemic family therapy, working with families to understand and productively use the influence of them. Then, through both conversation and action, helping family members to recognize the option they have not been making use of. This is also work of systemic therapy. Then collaborative exploration of strengths and resources of family members so that they can bring to bear to support each other. And systemic family therapy always takes account of the full range of systems that can be seen as nesting inside each other. And it also places a high priority on working with all the aspects of diversity and to be concerned with the issues of power, gender, race, and economic context, etc. Now, who gets systemic therapy basically? So, systemic therapy or systemic counseling, it is most often offered to couples or families, and it is also applied to group specific behaviors such as classroom or organizational issues. Then, but always with the larger and smaller systems keeping in mind and with an awareness that change at any levels of the system is likely to impact on the other systems. Then also systemic therapy is required, and a kind of counterbalance is provided by an increasing willingness in systemic therapy to incorporate understandings of internal processes as they have been understood by psychodynamic and cognitive therapy. So, systemic therapy also seeks to identify deeply entrenched patterns within an individual relationship as well as with family members. Thank you so much.